Hold on, I'm doing
All
a
right,
brief
I got
audio
a
test.
16.
Motherfucker, I rolled a 6!
We have everyone's consent to be recorded. Time to be a Twitch group now. Let's go.
Twitch group?
So we're on Twitch?
Hot new fucking critical role.
I'm not live streaming. I'm just recording.
No, I would not subject you all to the anxiety of the public. That we're not doing.
Although I have,
I can handle recording. A live stream sounds
Good
like
thing.
a
I'm looking for a
nightmare.
kick.
I have
Okay.
Twitch streamed before, so I could do that.
I mean, I could maybe.
I could literally go live right now for the first time in multiple years.
If y'all are interested, we can talk about it, because at some point, Scorpy and I, at the very least, do need to live stream this game system to start building rapport around it to make a community. Whether we do that with you guys or whether we do that with a completely different group, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But that's a good question, Scott. Let me hold on. Let me review your thing really quickly.
Why do I just?
Wait, I'm gonna keep dropping the chat real quick.
I will let you change it if you succeed a resolve saving throw.
What? What is?
You cannot switch freely between it unless you succeed a resolve saving throw.
And what would be the DC on that? Would it just be 15? DC 15?
Yeah, 15. 15's fair for now. 15 is fair for now.
For now.
For now.
Who's ready for more trauma?
I'm so scared for him.
All right. So.
Okay, hold on, even with vibe chat.
Oh yeah. I got a 12.
6.
I got a 12, by the way.
I got a 5.
Oh no.
But
so
I did roll really good initiative last time.
you did. Actually, speaking of which, let me. I'm gonna get everyone's initiative up and running. So.
I rolled a
Also,
solid
Scott,
5.
Remember to join the Roll20 when you can. So Vera, you said your initiative is a 5.
Yeah, solid 5.
Solid
damn.
5.
I miss you guys so much when we don't play. I sound like such a dork saying that, but
You're not. Ash, do you remember what Bhinni got on initiative?
For my vibe check roll?
Initiative. Last session, you rolled initiative last.
Oh, I had no idea.
I think you might have sent it to me. Let me double check. You did not.
13.
Oh yeah, 13.
sent
Yeah,
it.
13. Yeah, 13.
I love how big Tilly's token is next to everyone.
That is a large creature for you.
I love her so dearly. Tilly activates my horse girl instincts, long buried.
Mo, do you
I
remember
was
what
a
Kanan's
horse
initiative
girl!
was?
I was a really weird horse.
Mo, do you remember what Kanan's initiative was at the time?
20, not 20.
That's right. Fitting.
Vera's is 18.
Vera's was 18. Oh, your vibe was a 5. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I thought your initiative was 5. Scott, do you remember what Amon's initiative was?
I don't recall rolling a 2, but I think that was a different roll. Wait.
I'll let you roll it
You
again.
rolled a 2?
No, I think it was a different roll because I remember like all of us, at least someone else getting it too. So I think that was. I'll roll again. Oh, not 20.
Kind of okay.
No!
We'll end the fight before it even starts. Hell yeah.
All right. So
Rock, paper, scissors, Scott, let's go!
since you both got nat 20s, your initiative's technically 100. Which one of you has a higher initiative bonus? Kanan, Mo, what is Kanan's initiative bonus?
Oh, where did I... oh, a 1.
And what is Amon's initiative bonus?
I'm seeing a 6, but I'm not sure that's right.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold on a
It
minute.
cannot be a 6!
Your initiative is
Actually,
your.
no, I think it's a base of 0, typically. So
Base of 0. Okay, so
Okay.
I think
Kanan-
6 is just like what I toss in there for a different combat encounter.
Motherfucker. Oh, because I think you got a boost to your initiative. Okay. Now I need to roll.
I am going. I like went out into the living room and Cedar's sibling was over, and so I was like talking D&D with them, and they were like, "What happens if your character just dies? Do you leave the Discord?"
No, you just make a new one. Don't worry
That's
about
what I said. I love that the instinctive thought was, oh, so it's like getting voted off the island.
If you die in the game, you
Oh.
get banned in real life.
That gave me an
Honestly.
idea.
What?
What if somebody ran a D&D campaign that was based off Love Island?
No! Love Island.
I haven't
Right.
watched Love Island, but like I'm tempted to watch it because so many people talk about it.
No, you know what I want? I want a D&D campaign based off of playing it straight.
Secret Lives
So playing
of
it straight, playing it straight is this like old reality TV show. Like it was like a competition where like they got like one girl and then like 10 guys, and all the guys were like competing to like win over the girl. But the twist was that some of the guys were gay and they were only in it to like win prize money. And so the girl would have to like kick people off who she thought were gay or were in it for the money. And it was I tried watching one episode with Cedar and then I finished it and I was like, I can't do this. I'm so sorry, but I can't.
I get updates on it from Cedar after they watch it with Greta. I think this makes sense. Greta also had the OCD torture game show idea, so it makes sense that they would like playing it straight.
Yo. Wait, what the fuck?
Why are you
Imposter?
playing me in cost? Oh, for the
Wait, I don't get it.
for the playing it straight.
Oh, play. That's funny.
Sus.
Oh man. All right. So, bit of a recap. Last session, I believe you guys, you spent some downtime making up your minds, making decisions on whether or not you would continue the quest, to go and find the King of Timber Run, and so you could report back to Greenwood. The reason this being, you guys had learned that the Azurum Authority was probably behind all the crazy stuff going on in the region, and many of you were kind of like, do we even want to fuck with these guys? Can we fuck with these guys? At least that was Vera's outlook. I think Amon
Vera
was
was
very
alive.
much wanting to fuck with these guys, and Bhinni was also very much wanting to fuck with these guys. And then Kanan was very much Kanan. You guys, you took a day to kind of think, you took a day to shop. Yes, I see all of your gosh dang drawings. I
What?
can tell which one of you's doing it too, Ash, thank you.
What? What? I don't. What?
Said Ash, you're good, don't worry about it, Mo. You guys took a day to think it over. During this time, you bought some things, you made some things. Amon had a bit of a bad dream. A very, very bad dream. Where he was only woken up by, Kanan wetting the bed for him.
No,
through-
don't say it like that.
Why not? It's true. You dumped water on them. And
You see,
but then
that's what I'm
waking up-
really angry about.
upon waking up, you guys all realized that the tree was burning and that Amon's sword was to blame. And then there was some bit of character growth and development. And then the following morning, You guys all had a big sit-down, talky therapy session where you guys talked to one another, finally, as a group, for like I think the first time in 9 sessions.
Oh,
Where some truths came out, people revealed their backstories. Most of you kind of reaffirmed your reasons for why you're here, and made claims as to what you wanted to do, as far as the journey itself. And it was in that moment that Cynan, maybe against their own better internal judgment, revealed to you all that he is a member of the Azurum Authority, or at the very least, in his bad way of explaining things, he was raised in a settlement overseen by the Azurum Authority. But to the 3 people in the room, all I think you heard was Azurum Authority, except Vera, who actually heard what was being said.
His own grave a bit.
Correct. It was at that point that Cynan's examiners, realized their blatant disregard for the rules, and has originally issued a return protocol, which Cynan has disregarded, which therefore institutes a disciplinary protocol. So, it is at this point, yes, motherfuckers, the arrows, the everything. Wait, who the fuck is green? Or did you...
Oh, I'm doing all of it.
You changed your color so I couldn't tell it was you! You bitch! I love that. Okay. It was at this point that a individual appeared before you all, and combat was initiated. Scorpio, are we currently streaming? Is the stream live?
I'm not streaming, no, but
Well, are
I'm
we
recording.
Recording.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So, let's see if this works. I don't know how good or bad this is going to be.
I can edit my own volume as needed.
Alright. So... Ash, I love you, but I'm sorry.
No.
Hey, hold on.
Alright, so before you all, appearing from perceivably nowhere at all, you have a knight, it would seem, has appeared on top of one of the tree roots, created by the sapling. And he kind of just, for now, just seems to stand there. I'm gonna get a picture, or at least a blown up version of the token pulled up really quickly. For those of you that can see, which all of you can, there does appear to be energy arcing off of this individual.
Probably.
Oh god.
That brings us to, I believe, Cynan. You are first up, my friend. What would you like to do?
Oh god. Oh god. Scott.
The Ultra Instinct, bro.
Fuck, man. I'm so scared. I'm sorry. I'm like so nervous.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh no! Fuck! It's definitely gonna get me, right?
Make me an Arcana check.
Oh fuck. 17.
17. Kanan, you actually recognize what this is. So all across the colony that you come from, your streets have guards, right? Like people guards. But every once in a while, they will employ or utilize what the colony calls Arc Knights. Arc Knights are fully magical animated like suits of armor, essentially. They're constructs. They aren't people. So this appears to you to be an Arc Knight, and you are actually even more familiar with the concept of Arc Knights because your father is a scientist that works in the department that creates Arc Knights.
Oh god.
So you do know that there's not a person in there. This is purely a construct, a machine.
Yeah, okay. I'm scared of that thing and I think I want it gone. Oh Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. Okay, I have my 20. We're going to. Okay. I'm gonna cast Arcanist Orb. I'm not gonna set it off, but I am going to cast it.
Okay, make me a casting check.
Yep.
1d20 plus sorcery bonus.
16 plus 6, so 22.
That'll do.
And then
That's a big orb.
it's a big orb. And I know how this is gonna. I don't think talking to it's gonna work. So I cast Lux Ray. I'm scared of that thing. I need it gone.
Alright, roll your sorcery check. 1d20 plus bonus.
Yep. 21.
That'll work. Roll damage.
Okay. Fuck yes. Please, please, please. Oh god. What do I roll for damage for this again? It's been a minute.
What is it?
Yeah, it has. Lux Ray.
Lux Ray should be 1d6 plus your sorcery bonus, right?
Oh, thank you. It's on there. I don't know why.
I'm surprised I remembered that. I haven't seen that spell since I made it.
You are nervous, floaty boy, muscle mommy, angry boy. Ash just doing a play-by-play.
Oh god.
Oh, I did the green writing. Somebody else is doing the red writing.
Because we're facing you. Oh no, it's you!
So, 1d6 plus my sorcery proficiency, so, 3 plus 6, so a 9.
3 plus 6, so 9. As you fire... Oh, what the fuck? Who did that?
Pew!
What the... No, wait!
How'd that happen?
As you launch... I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but that's sick. As you fire this blast of light, at this, construct, it sails through the air, and you watch as it makes impact, and just disperses entirely.
Fuck.
Didn't do shit.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay.
You can make another Arcana check to see if you can kind of tell what's going on, or are you just having a panic attack right now?
Yeah, no, I'll make an Arcana check!
Sure.
Jesus Christ. Fuck, man. Okay, that is... a 10 plus a 4, so 14?
You can't tell exactly why, but your magic seems to have been nullified.
What the fuck?
Could I make an Arcana check on that?
Sure, 100%. Y'all just playing with the special effects.
That'll be
It's
a
fun.
solid 19.
19. You, after the magic made contact with this thing, you can kind of see the armor that it wears. You don't. I'll say you guys are all able to tell that this thing doesn't really seem like a person. It's just a construct. That's not hard for those of you that have familiarity with magic. So Vera and Cynan, you guys are like, that's a construct. Its armor seems to provide it some level of magical defense.
Okay.
Whatever it's made of is resistant to magic.
Yeah, okay. Kanan's gonna dedicate the rest of his turn to just kind of having a tiny panic attack where he stands.
At least it's in character.
He's not having a good day.
Alright, as you blast it, Cynan, you actually see that its metal helmet turns and it looks directly at you. And it says, "Directive identified. Pursuing target."
Oh fuck.
And that'll take us to Amon. It is your turn.
If we didn't know it was a robot before, we definitely know it's a robot now.
It's a robot now. Yeah.
Bot detected.
Bot detected 100%.
All right.
Amon, you are up. You have 35 feet of movement, so you can get roughly here. I didn't turn grids on because grids are real yucky with this. So you guys will have to use the measure to see how far you want to go. You could spend a stamina to dash and probably get right up to it. I might require you to make an athletics check to scale those routes, but we'll see.
Does the thing have like a big sword or weapon, or is it just in its armor?
It seems to be carrying a glaive, like a two-handed glaive.
Oh.
So it's carrying a pole weapon. This thing is carrying a pole weapon.
Oh, that's great.
I don't want to die.
With my 19, can I identify if that weapon's magical at all?
The weapon does not appear magical from what you can tell.
Okay.
At least we have that.
We have something.
It is arcing with lightning, though, and that is concerning slightly.
Oh fuck!
Tiny bit. Maybe I don't want to get too close.
No, I don't plan on it. Scared of that thing.
Alright, okay, I'm just gonna move up.
Okay.
Amon will. He still has his greatsword with him. He's gonna give it up, but he is certainly not doing that now.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. So where are you gonna move to? Okay. Do you guys have abilities to move your tokens?
Oh,
Might
I
show
can.
them? Okay.
wait. Oh shit. Can
Mo, will
Yeah.
you need help moving your tokens?
No, I figured it out. We're fine.
Okay, cool.
I can't move the ball though.
I can move the ball for you, don't worry.
My
And I will
lord.
do
You should be able to move the ball now.
and the ball. Yes, I'll do Infernal Blast from his ass.
Yeah, go ahead, roll damage.
Is that 1d4?
And he's gotta make a con save. What's your spell save DC?
Spell save. 13.
Alright. Yep, so how much damage are you doing?
4.
You extend out a hand, coursing with this energy that you now know to be somewhat infernal in its nature. And, how does your infernal blast look to you? How does it manifest?
There's like a wreathing of like orange fire around his palm, and he like sort of, there isn't like a blast or a beam, but he sort of directs it towards who he wants to hit with it, and sort of, if it's like really hard damage, it like really, it's like a brief burst of that same fire around the target.
Yeah. You watch as the target is engulfed in flames, reefed in this fiery effect, and for a moment, it just kind of stands there. And then you watch as it swings out with its pole weapon, and the fire just disperses itself.
Oh god.
It will turn to you, Amon. Obstacle detected. New parameters engaged.
That's great.
Oh fuck.
Will you be doing anything else, Amon?
Is there any way I could like prepare a dodge or prepare?
You can ready a dodge, and it actually won't. I believe it doesn't cost you stamina.
No,
if ready a dodge.
you spend the stamina immediately.
Oh, you spend it immediately. You can spend 2 stamina now, to ready a dodge.
Would that be a certain dodge, or would it just?
You get advantage on the on the dodge roll.
You get advantage on the roll.
Given that the weapon isn't magical, as the person going next, I can help you with your fear of this thing. So,
I do also have my potion of oak skin, or should I probably hold off? Does anyone have an oak skin spell?
I don't have an oak skin spell prepared.
Well, I
I might end up giving you a lovely little elixir though, so be prepared.
I do have an oak skin potion, so I
I need
can
to
probably
check my potion list. Where
drink that up. Next action, we pop and open this potion of oak skin to use it.
Okay, you want to use the oak skin? All right. You can go ahead and apply its effects. Vera, do you recall what the effects of the potion is that you gave?
Yeah, I believe you get 5 physical resistance, but you become vulnerable to fire damage, which I think, yeah, that's how it works.
So you now have 5 flat physical resistance.
So this would go to both bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Okay.
Slash, correct.
But you take double damage from fire.
Hopefully the thing doesn't do fire. Judging by the lightning, that's not fire.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, lightning can make fire.
Hypothetically.
That's
I'm like doing like actual math right now in my head. I'm like plotting shit out.
Good.
I need to do this.
What else?
All right. Is that your turn? Is that's your object interaction? I believe.
Yeah, I think it's my turn.
Okay. All right. Vera, you're up.
All right. First, I'm casting Blade Ward.
Okay.
Which means
how big is the range?
I got it. It's a 10-foot radius.
Are you putting in the aura? Because I could put in the aura if you're.
So I have a 10-foot radius of Blade Ward. Everyone within Blade Ward is going to receive 9 resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't say it's. Well, let's see. Rules as written. Just in case this glaive is magical, it says resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. So if it's magical, it's still resistant because it's not physical resistant.
Correct. Resistance is both magical and non-magical damage. Armor is it has to be one or the other.
So.
Correct.
This hex grid is intriguing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you have preferred squares?
I would. It's just I can't see the hexes, so I don't know where adjacency lies.
Hold on. I'll fix it. It'll just make things uggo. Give me a second.
Sometimes we need a go for functionality.
Sometimes we need a go for functionality.
So this is
It's not that bad.
It's bad if you zoom out.
this is interesting. It's pretty bad if you zoom out, but just don't zoom out. I want to. It looks like I'm gonna make. It looks like it's focused on Cynan, right?
You all were able to hear it say that Cynan was a prime objective, but when Amon attacked it, it did say that an obstacle was detected. Directives changed. You don't know if that means that it's now only going to target Amon, or if it just acknowledges Amon.
It says its directive changed, so I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna be a little bit cheeky with this hex grid. Yeah, I'm being a cheeky little bitch thanks to the hex grid. I'm gonna be right here, and I'm gonna ready an attack for when it comes into range. I'm gonna have Runt and Tilly stay the fuck back though.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You're gonna ready an attack with your sword?
Yeah, I'm readying an attack for when this guy comes into range.
Okay. Alright, is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
Okay. It is the Arknight's turn. And it is going to jump down as it leaps from the roof.
Oh, God.
It sails through the air and jumps down. As it does, Amon, it's going to take a swing at you as it drops from the sky. So that is going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points of slashing. I don't think I get past my armor.
No, you could just eat it straight up if you want to.
Yeah, can I take that and do Leaf Rebuke?
Yeah, 100%. You can take that and do Leaf's Rebuke.
Yeah.
So as it cuts into you, it slams down with heavy force because it came in with a jump attack. But you're pretty sturdy, and you do, I imagine, move your weapon in a way to like reduce the damage too. Kind of like you don't just take that full on. You just. All right. Go ahead and roll damage for Leaf's Rebuke. You can pay your spirit.
I assume my attack also triggers, right?
Yes, your attack will also trigger.
It'll take 1d6 necrotic. Wait. Okay, it must succeed resolve saving throw, or. Give me a moment.
It fails.
Alright. That means it takes 1d necrotic and 1d6 fire damage as well.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah.
1 for necrotic, 6 for fire.
7.
Shit.
Okay. Is it ignited in any way, shape, or form?
It is not. Well, it is not ignited right now. I don't think Leaf's Rebuke ignites. Or not Leaf's Rebuke.
It does double
Infernal
damage.
Blast.
Infernal Blast ignites on a failed con save. Leaf's Rebuke deals double damage to ignited targets.
Wait, so did it fail its con save as well?
No, it did not. It did not fail its con save. It
Alright,
passed.
so it is not ignited, so it is only getting the base damage, which is 7.
Okay. It ignites in a burst of flame again as it makes contact with you. It does appear to be unaffected. Alright, and Vera, your attack went off as well, didn't it?
Correct. If it doesn't react, it's going to take nothing, probably. It's 2 necrotic and 3 slashing.
Yeah, as you go to, like, attack it, your weapon just bounces off of its plate armor.
Yeah.
Alright, and it paid it paid stamina to do that, so... It is going to move. It's gonna like move back slightly. If you want to, Amon, you can pay your stamina costs to make an attack of opportunity against it with your sword.
Absolutely. And I'm also going to use my new fire attack, which is with my greatsword, which is
Okay.
2d6 damage.
So you're gonna stack 2d6 damage on top of your greatswords.
Yeah, so 2d8 as well.
Yes.
So give me a moment.
I'm also going to make an opportunity attack if that's fine.
Sure.
And my greatsword now only has -1 damage, right?
Yes.
So that would be -1 plus 4.
3.
Oh.
I think it's plus 3 because it's 2 from being steel, and then it's 2 from your whetstone if you've used your whetstone. So it's normal damage plus 4, but -1, so it's 3. So it's 2d8 plus 3 plus strength.
9.
3 plus strength. So, that would be 6 plus 6 damage.
2d8.
So, okay. Rolling for damage. One, 4. That's 11 damage for the sword attack. And I'm now rolling for fire. 11 plus 2 fire damage and 6 fire damage. So 6 total fire damage
8.
and 11 like physical damage.
Okay. Amon, as it jumps back, you slam into it with your great sword. It bursts into flames. As you kind of see that your blade did make a bit of some like scratching and scorch marks into its armor. So you're doing a total of I think 19 or 18 or 19 damage.
17 from
That'd
Amon.
be 17 damage.
17 from Amon? Okay. And then Vera, you did 9, you said?
Yeah, I did 9 damage.
Vera, as it jumps back, Amon kind of gets in there, does his damage. You jump in a little bit further, and you go in for a stab. You connect as your blade like glances off of its armor, but as it moves, you watch as it glides across its chest, and you kind of see a reflective light occur, and then your blade lurks back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's
So-
happening, I don't like it.
You said you did 9, so I will... Vera, you can make a Arcana check on that if you'd like to.
Yeah. 10.
So the artwork doesn't do it justice. There is a blue gem in the center of its chest piece.
Interesting.
And that's kind of what your blade glided along. But it did seem to have like repelled the attack.
How embedded in the armor is that gem?
It's built into the armor.
Built into the armor. Okay.
So it's going to move back. It is going to take an attack. It's actually going to take 2 attacks at this point. It's going to take one at Amon and one at Vera.
Okay.
So at Amon, it's 13 damage. I think you can just absorb that just fine.
Oh, so it did another glaive attack at me.
Yeah, it's doing another glaive attack at you. For
Nice.
13 damage. This one kind of gets deflected a bit by Vera's warding magic. You feel yourself bolstered by its effects. And then Vera... I believe it's hitting you for 9 damage.
Gotcha. I just absorb it with
Or
blade ward.
11.
Yeah,
11.
still absorbed.
Still absorbed. It comes at you, and your blade ward, its magic manifests to protect you from its physical assault.
Yeah. Let's go.
Assessing situation. Damage irrelevant.
Oh fuck.
Changing tactics.
Oh fuck.
As it ends its turn, you also hear it say, arcane acuity at 10%.
That's not good.
Fuck.
It is going to end its turn. Bhinni, you are up, my friend.
Bhinni, save us.
Okay, shoot.
Sneak attack this fool. Sneak attack this fool.
Get his
Stabbing
ass.
its little glowy heart.
I would like to move stealthily, hoping that he's distracted by the other two, and try to, like, move behind the guy and then make a sneak attack.
Sure. He has not registered you yet, so yeah, you can do that.
Yes, and I would like to attack with my daggers.
Okay, this will auto crit, because it's your first attack. So you can also trigger your sneak attack dice as well. Do sneak attack dice auto crit, or just the weapons die auto crits? Because it's the dagger.
It depends. Does it say that it critically strikes, or does it say that it critically strikes once? It depends on the text.
I believe it says with knives, it says that it automatically crits on the first round of combat. Like it's
the attack automatically crits. Then it's all the dice.
Yeah. So you get 1 crit off your D4. So you're gonna roll. You get to roll another D4, and then you roll sneak attack damage.
I'm sorry, what's my sneak attack damage?
It's 2 extra dice, so it's 2 extra
Yeah.
D4.
How many levels of sneak attack do you have?
I don't think I have sneak attack.
I thought you did.
No,
Yeah, don't you?
I have assassin.
Oh, you don't have actual sneak attack bonus. That's right.
Yeah.
Do you want to make this a precise attack? You can pay 2 stamina to make this a precise attack.
Yes.
Okay. So you can pay 2 stamina to make it precise. So go ahead and roll your D4, and you know that
Okay.
one of it's going to be a crit, so it's going to be 4 plus 2 plus dexterity, and then whatever you roll on this die.
Okay, so that's a +8. Okay, I rolled a 1.
Oh,
So 9.
And then its armor and resistances are halved for the attack.
Correct. So 1 sec. Bhinni, you kind of get into it and you slip one of your daggers in between the chinks in one of its armor. And you don't feel anything in there. Except your blade does make contact with something that feels kind of solid. And it will lurch at this effect. It lurches and it turns to you and it says, "New obstacle detected. Changing parameters."
fuck.
No.
Bhinni, you can attempt to make more attacks against it if you want to.
Yeah, so after last session, you sent me that because of my new minor demon pact, I have access to 1 chthonic spell.
Yes, you did not tell me which one you chose. Are you taking now to choose which one this is?
I forgot to tell you which one I wanted to choose.
Okay. Motherfucker,
so-
but okay.
Can I do Leaf's Rebuke?
So that's when it targets you, but yeah, you can take that.
Right.
Yeah. You can
Okay.
have a once per rest use of Leaf's Rebuke.
Okay. So I have to wait for it to attack me.
Yes, correct.
Do that? Okay.
I would suggest you're out of range of my blade ward, so if you wanted to shift down 1, that would be That would help
Yeah,
you.
if you want to move in one extra space, you get plus
Yeah.
9 physical resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, cool. Is that gonna be your turn, Bhinni?
Yes.
Okay. It is the knight's turn again. Again.
Why the fuck again?
Because again.
Oh,
This thing has like 3 minds.
Jesus.
It is going to swing again at Amon. So it's going to make another attack. That's 10 damage. It just gets absorbed again.
I'm going to hold up. Where's this? I'm gonna shrug it off. If your AR or MAR alone will reduce an attack's damage to 0, you can use this ability as a reactionary special action.
To do what?
The creature attacked you is dazed till the end of their next turn.
Can you use this a limited number of times per rest?
It says 3 times per rest.
Okay, you use one of it. But I will say, it seems to be unaffected. I will tell you this creature is immune to the dazed condition, as it is a robot.
That tracks. I tried.
Damn.
That was worth the shot. That was worth the shot.
It is really noticing that it is not seeming to get through. I'm gonna see if it can identify why it's not getting through to any of you. That's a 2. No, it cannot seem to identify why it cannot hurt you. So, it is going to, it is actually going to focus. You see it kind of like, it gets into like a retreative stance. And you watch as the gem on its chest begins to glow and it surges with electrical energy. And you hear it say, Arcane Acuity at 20%. You all can attempt to make attacks against it if you would like, as it has done a vulnerable special action.
Oh, sorry, say that again?
It has performed a vulnerable special action, so if you are within range of it, so Bhinni and Amon is within range of it, you can make attacks of opportunity against it for stamina if you want to, but it appears to be charging something.
Yes, I would like
Has
to
our
make...
stamina gone back up for the turn or
Not yet.
I would like to make an attack of opportunity.
Okay, are you doing a regular attack or a precise attack? Precise is 2, regular is 1.
Precise.
2 points. Alright, go ahead and spend 2 points and roll your damage. 1d4 plus whatever your bonus is. You have a plus 8?
Well, that's...
Because it's 2 from steel, and then it's plus dexterity, and then it's
If you
plus...
if you do the auto crit, I don't know if you auto crit
if you
this
auto
time.
crit, it's 8.
Yeah,
So,
I... At minimum, I have a +4.
Yeah.
Plus 4? Okay. Gotcha. I thought your dex got bumped... No, you bumped your con. That's right. I thought your dex got bumped.
So that is a 7.
7 points?
And it's
Yeah.
precise, so AR resistance is halved.
Yeah, Bhinni, you kind of dash in, and you stab it again. However, this time, you are met with a shock as lightning surges through you, and you take 2 points of lightning damage.
No!
Bhinni took
and
the bait.
you kind of watch as it's like, as it seems to power down a little bit. Like it seems to stop charging whatever it charged.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm making an attack of opportunity as well.
Sure.
If I can.
Do you have the stamina to spend?
I do.
It do be 2 stamina.
It costs 2 stamina.
Yeah.
Because my greatsword costs 2 stamina now. Not first. Anyway, but yes, I'm gonna roll for damage now. which would be this +4, and I'm also doing the fire damage as well because I think it's just something that comes with the sword. No, I don't think it was.
I think it was you had a certain limited number of uses you could do it.
Did I?
Did it not say that you had a certain limited number of uses?
Oh, per rest. Yeah, per rest. So I can only use it once. So it's at least per rest. I can train to improve it, so I can't use it now.
Yeah. So you can't use it now because you've already used it once.
All right. Roll for damage.
Okay.
I rolled a 7 and a 3, 10 plus 4.
10 plus 4, 14. You cleave into it again, and you kind of a small bit of its armor chips away.
Yippee!
I use 10 plus 6 actually. Sorry.
10 plus 6? Oh.
Yeah, so it would be 3 plus my strength, which is 3. So.
Okay.
16.
Slightly more bits of its armor chip away, but not much.
Hype.
Next up is Lady Misha is going to take her turn.
Mom, save us.
Mom!
This is my grove, and you will defile it no longer. As she sends out some magical energy, you watch as vines begin to sprout around this this construct, as it will need to make a strength saving throw. You watch as these vines come up, and it's like restrained as it's struggling to move, and then it just breaks from this magic.
Oh, fuck.
It gives no fuss.
There is, however, a one sec. There is 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. There appears to be roughly a 20-foot space of plants. This is considered difficult terrain for those of you who are in it, so in order to escape this grove of plants, or like vine growth, it will cost double your movement. But they don't currently seem to be actively like restraining any of you. It's just a lot of thicket that you'd have to move through to get out of it. But they don't seem to want to restrain any of you.
Yeah.
Alright. And that is going to be Misha's turn. Back up at the top of the round, Cynan!
Oh, God.
You get your mana and stamina come back on your turn, so keep that in mind,
Okay.
guys.
I'm sorry. Allow me to one moment.
Sure.
We regain 1 stamina per turn, right?
Correct.
Okay.
How much mana do I get back if I drink if I use one use of the lesser mana potion Vera gave me?
That's a good question.
You use it's 2d4 plus 2 per use of the mana potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So minimum 4, maximum 10.
Cool. I'm going to drink that now.
Okay, you take 1 sip. Are you taking 1 sip? Or
Yeah. Well, I can't overfill my mana, can I?
Correct. You cannot do that.
Then
You
no,
cannot
I'm only
overfill.
taking 1 sip.
yeah, okay. So roll 2d4 plus 2.
Ugh. I'm sorry, my brain is like, I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a 4.
7.
5, 7.
7. Okay, so is that what I add back to my...
Yeah.
Yes.
You gain
Plus
7
your
mana.
passive regeneration on your turn.
Cool! Okay! cast Shimmering Blast, and
Oh. Hey.
and I have my wooden staff, which reduces my mana cost by 5, so it's 10, and I am going to pay the spell tax also.
You're gonna just
So that
buff
I
it out.
can-
You're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna buff it the fuck up. So
Okay. So here's the thing though. Here's the thing. What is the range on Shimmering Blast?
200 feet away.
200 feet. I believe, however, it goes through targets, so you would need to
Oh,
move.
I'm gonna move up first then.
Okay. Or else you are going to blast Bhinni, and I do not think you want to blast Bhinni.
Where can I move him to that gets him in position?
Destroy that twink.
You could move to about here.
I'm gonna move here with my
Yeah.
orb. Oh, yeah. So yeah. And then I'm going to cast it and up charge.
How much are you upcharging?
Just pay the once.
Okay, so how much damage is that?
I'm going to. We're playing the game called I don't use it a lot. What
Well,
is
first, actually, you have to roll the casting check. I'm sorry. You
Oh
have to. You
shit!
have to.
Right, thank you.
Yep. Sorry.
Hey! 19
Yay.
On the die, or total.
on my casting check.
Is it a total 19, or did you roll a 19 on the die?
I rolled a 19.
That's a crit. This won't cost you any mana,
Wait, what?
Oh, and it does double damage.
and
Right.
it does double damage.
What?
Because you rolled a
Because
natural
you're
19,
penguin.
right?
You're hairpin. You crit on 19s and 20s.
Fuck, right!
Hype.
Oh shit!
So not only will this cost you 0 mana, it also is going to double the damage. So how much damage die are you rolling?
Well, I was upcasting it, so I roll 3d8.
Now you roll 6d8.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's how magic works, baby.
Oh my god, which is my fucking d8 in this fucking there? Should I just do the Google and not roll 6 individual d8s, or should I just...
Do you want to roll it on the roll 20? You can roll it on the roll 20.
How do I do that?
So you can either do you know what the chat is in roll 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the command is
Because
/R and then the amount, like 6d8, for example.
Yeah.
There's also a menu on the left that's like a dice
Holy
icon.
shit! Hey, look!
Oh yeah. Yeah, there is. There is also the dice menu on the left that you can click to do that as well.
So I rolled my 6 d8s.
27d1. What is why, Scorpy?
As an example.
25 radiant damage, right? It is
Yeah.
radiant damage. Kanan, you like fear courses through you as you face down this thing, and as you move, you watch as it follows you as you move, like its eyes follow you. Suddenly you are reminded of when you grew up. You like your father showed you these, took you to a factory where they make these. I will tell you, this one is different. I'll actually let you make a knowledge check in this moment if you'd like.
Yes, please.
You have advantage.
With advantage?
With advantage.
I just rolled 2 17s, so let me add my
Yeah, facts.
17 plus 4, so a 21.
This one, it's different. One, you've never known them to give off elemental energy like this. And two, its movements are fluid. Like it is a person. It moves like a person. All the ones you've known, all the ones that do work in your colony, they're clunky and kind of not slow, but they are robotic in their movements and things. This one moves with the speed of a fighter, much like Amon does. Yes.
Does my knowledge check... Do all of them have that gem?
This is
Oh.
unique to this one specific.
Oh, fuck!
So you're like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is at all. This is nothing like what we faced. So your staff goes out, and you watch as one light glyph appears in the air around you. Another light glyph appears in the air around you. Six light glyphs appear in the air around you, and they all line up at the tip of your staff, right? And you watch as the light hits one light glyph, amplifies, hits another light glyph, amplifies, hits another light glyph, amplifies, and it gets to this last light glyph, and you just this giant wave of light. Yeah. There's the meme
Oh
of
my
the World of Light Super Smash Bros. Gleam laser somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
As it will take 25 points of lightning damage, or radiant, excuse me. To the point where like you're actually leaving like singe marks on the ground as like this light beam glides along
Holy
the ground.
shit!
As it's gonna take as the spell fades away, you can actually see like the armor it's wearing is like red hot as it's like trying to like cool itself down. It is sizzling. As it's kind of like significant damage sustained. Calculating. Magical capacity of Cynan violation is not within the parameters set prior to assignment. Reevaluating.
Oh fuck! I don't want it to
No.
reevaluate!
Alright. Cynan, is that your turn?
I didn't use any mana though, right?
You did not use any mana for that.
Fuck, man, let me... I'm sorry, I just, Jesus Christ, I still have... Malcolm, I have 23 mana.
You can just unload if you want to. Or
I'm
cinematic.
So fucking... Oh my god. It... I'm just trying to think. I want... You know what? You bitches know how to get out of the way. I cast Time Bomb.
How many turns?
Well, you see... How many times... How many rounds should I set it? I can set it. Well, you see... I can set it for a round.
You can't.
That's about...
that only gives your allies 1 round to move their ass.
And we are in a area of difficult terrain, so
Yeah, that is an
I don't want to do that
interesting.
to you guys, and that feels really mean.
That is an interesting move. Hey guys,
I'm not
I'm working for the
that.
people who ruined your life. Also, here's a time bomb.
Right next to the very valuable magical sapling.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do Time Bomb next to the extremely beautiful magical sapling, please.
You could just cast another Shimmering Blast in the same capacity. You might not
Yeah,
crit on it.
frankly, fuck it! Round 2,
Yeah.
let's do it again.
Roll your casting check.
Okay, that is... Oh, that's just a 17.
Okay, that works. The spell will work. Keep in mind, you're still paying stamina for this.
Yep.
Okay. Are you gonna upcast this since you have full mana? Basically, are you gonna upcast this at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna upcast it.
All right, so 3d8 radiant damage again.
Yep. Let me roll.
And it doesn't get to make saves against Shimmering Blast, does it?
Reaction saving throw.
Oh, I didn't make one last time, but you crit, so I'll allow it.
Well, I mean,
let's make
well,
it-
it does need to spend its stamina. So if it doesn't have stamina, then
It is.
What's the? How do I type out in the chat to roll for?
/R and then the die you want.
Right.
Yeah.
/R.
6 + 7 + 7, so 20.
Almost did as much as if you crit. What the?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Lucky
nonsense?
roll.
So it gets to make a reaction save, right?
Yes. Reaction saving throw.
What happens if it succeeds?
It takes no damage.
Okay. What's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC. Let me look. 14.
Yeah, you charge up another one of these blasts. It's not gonna play that game again as it just like dodges out of the way.
Fuck!
Yeah, because it wasn't entangled. It can still dodge and things. So
Fuck. Gimme. Okay. Okay. You know what? Why not?
you're gonna spend all your mana and stamina this turn.
Actually, no. I'm a little scared.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... Where's the best spot to move to, do y'all think?
Either far the hell away or within my blade ward.
I'm gonna get... Where's your blade ward start and end?
It's on me, and then it's that radius, that bubble, that's around Vera. If you have the move
Like,
speed.
if
I don't
went
see a
like-
bubble around her.
You do not have the move speed currently to get in there. I will tell you.
Fuck.
You don't see
I'm
You
just
could
gonna...
cast shadow. You could cast shadow step. You are in a shady place. The tree's leaves create shade along this whole place.
don't actually...
I see the
have
bubble
enough-
now.
I don't have
Yeah.
enough to cast Shadow Step, so...
Yeah.
I'm going to, like, move out of... Basically, as far as I can get out of direct radius of the thing. Like, move down, like, out of its, like... Kind of close to where Bhinni and Amon are. I don't really know how far
I think you used all your movement to get there, though. 'cause
I
you only-
literally can't go any... Fuck! Okay.
Yeah. All right. That's your turn. It's
I
gonna
made
be
my choices.
It's gonna be Amon's. I'm going to have. Oh, unless that's Scott returning.
I think
I
that's
see.
Scott leaving.
Nope, that's Scott returning. What's up?
Oh, he's muted. He's
All right.
leaving.
I'm going to move him to a different place in the initiative. We'll put him back when the time is right. So Vera, you are up.
This guy, I'll be honest, he's a lot less scary than I thought he would be. At least at this point in
I'm
time.
so scared of him. I'm so
Um,
scared of him.
So I'm super comfy having Tilly just fucking trample his ass.
Yeah, you're gonna have Tilly
Hey,
trample
Tilly,
his
do
ass?
your dirty work again.
Yeah, so Tilly's gonna take the dash action,
Okay.
and then enter his space, which forces.
He is going to pay 2 stamina to make an attack against Tilly.
We made Vera go in front of you, Scott. Sorry.
How'd that happen? What happened?
You were gone, and it was your turn.
Tilly is going to take 17 points of damage.
Cool. Light work.
How much HP does Tilly have?
24. And she's in the blade ward. How does it make the opportunity attack?
Repel.
Repel.
Oh, she loses movement when you enter.
Okay.
Go again. But
So is
When
it
it gets
paying?
my turn again.
It's paying the 2 stamina in addition to the initial attack cost, right? That's how it works.
Correct.
Cool. So it paid 3
Correct.
stamina to make the attack?
Yes.
Okay.
So Tilly stays here.
Okay, cool. Then Blade Ward doesn't apply. And it repels, right? So movement speed is 0?
Yeah, so your movement speed is 0.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna shift here and then make a brutal attack.
Sure.
Let's see. 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. Alright. Yeah. You swing with all your might as much as you can. And that does kind of knock it around a little bit, actually. It does seem to be, affected by that. Boom.
I'm also... can I move through creatures' spaces, or no? Is that... I don't know how rulings on that work.
I could let you do it with what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get to Tilly's, to like be in range of Tilly.
You could probably pass through Bhinni. Bhinni's tiny. Like,
Okay, yeah, I'll pass through here. And then I'll Vernal Meditation Tilly.
okay. He is going to spend stamina to make an attack of opportunity against you.
Cool.
17 points of damage.
Cool. 9, 12. Okay, we're vibing.
Did you take anything from that?
I took 5 points of damage from that, so I'm below half.
Okay.
I heal Tilly for 8.
Okay, with Vernal Meditation? Okay.
Yes, and then I am going to take a healing potion with my limited action.
Okay.
I heal 2,
Cool beans.
back up to 7, and that's well, I'm gonna cast let's see. I'm gonna cast nothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna cast anything. There's nothing I could do that's helpful here.
It is its turn. It is going to
Actually,
I believe it can
can I actually cast Witch Armor on myself?
yeah,
Cool.
sure, you
I
can
do
Witch
that.
Armor on yourself. So yeah, your Witch Armor, you get your Witch Armor. It is going to take its turn. It is going to disengage and jump. And it is going to jump up here. And then it's going to begin charging again. As it says, Arcane Acuity, 40%. And then it then says afterwards, Arcane Acuity at 50%. As it begins charging up more and more energy. Since it disengaged, you weren't allowed to take attacks of opportunity against it. Bhinni, your turn.
Okay. It moved back, right?
Yeah.
It did.
Okay. I would like to use my slingshot against it.
Okay, you want to use your slingshot against it? Sure.
Yes.
Go ahead and pay your stamina and make your attack actions.
Oh, crit.
Oh!
Roll damage die again.
Another crit.
Oh, one shot it! One shot it! Kill it!
Okay, so far that's 10 damage because I have plus dex.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another crit.
What?
Exploding
I'm not
dice!
lying.
Exploding dice!
Okay, I got one.
So
that's a 15.
yeah,
I
that's
think.
yeah, because it's
Holy
12. Yeah,
shit.
that's 15 damage.
That's hilarious.
15 points of damage.
Yes.
Let's go. Bhinni, what are you shooting at this thing? What are you shooting at your slingshot? Just like a bunch of...
Is it that fucking silver
I
ingot?
magically pull out of nowhere. I pull a tomato out of my bag. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It was from that farm.
Just like my ball bearings.
Shoot a ball bearing at it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, you pull
Actually,
back with your
I want to shoot. I want to shoot multiple ball bearings at once. So like, put a bunch in
A
there.
scatter shot.
Yeah, you pack a bunch of ball bearings in there, and you pull back, and you release with your slingshot as they fly through the air. Some of them miss completely, as is the nature of scattered shot pellets, right? But some of them like find their mark, and you can't tell from where you are, but I'll tell you for thematic purposes, like they get inside the armor and just start ricocheting all over the place.
Yummy.
Amazing.
Crazy.
So you deal 15 points of damage, pretty solid. This thing, it's looking not great. Like it's looking better. You guys have like chipped its armor, you've scratched it in a few places. Like it's looking a bit worse for wear.
I'm still terrified of it.
Yeah. Bhinni, you gonna do anything else?
I would like to drink a sip of my potion of oak skin. For good measure.
Okay. So you're gonna get some resistance.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
five physical resistance, but you're vulnerable to fire damage.
Plus 9 while you're in the blade ward. Y'all are just tanking hits one after another.
Though I suggest we spread out since it's charging something. I think it's gonna do something big
We're
AoE.
fucked.
Alright, is that your turn, Bhinni?
Yes.
Alright, it is going to take its turn again to also keep charging since nobody's around it for it to stop having to charge. So you hear it say Arcane Acuity at 60%. Arcane Acuity at 70%.
Okay.
Fuck, is
As it is
doing?
charging, it is just like the lightning is just off of it more and more. It would technically be Amon's turn at this time.
He's
I'm going to say that Amon has been just like watching, and I'm gonna say resting. So at this point, when he gets back, he'll have like +3 stamina. At this point,
He's zoning out.
Yeah.
yeah,
Good.
he's a bit basking. Lady Misha is gonna run in. Is anyone hurt?
Who's most hurt?
She's Vera just points at Tilly.
Oh yeah, no, get Tilly.
She walks over and will rest a hand upon Tilly. And Tilly is going to get back 5 points of healing.
Beautiful.
Rolled pretty low there, not gonna lie.
Oh, I love you, Tilly.
Can I ask her to Can I be like, hey, can you get rid of those weeds?
Oh, yes, of course, Terry, sorry.
No.
Yeah.
You're mucking up my plans.
do I get? Is it just wait? I think I can just go. Hold on.
Here, I got you.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So she'll walk over to Tilly. She'll heal Tilly. She is then going to begin casting a spell, which will succeed, and she seems to be holding this spell, waiting. All right. Next up is Cynan.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I forget, what's my stamina regeneration?
1.
I thought so. If I wanted to like shoot a crossbow bolt at him, could I choose where I'm aiming?
Yeah, you can choose where you're aiming.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna aim for that gem.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so go ahead and make an attack. He's charging, so he can't react, so he'll probably just take this.
Okay. Okay.
Roll a crit. Roll a crit. Roll
So
a
I
crit.
just roll my... I don't have to roll, like, anything to, like, hit? I can just, like, roll my, like, damage?
Roll damage.
Oh, okay.
You're hitting with a crossbow. Yeah, roll damage. That's how a crossbow works.
Fuck, right. It's been... I'm sorry.
Shooting a crossbow also costs no stamina if it's loaded.
If it's loaded, I will say you
Yeah.
always keep one loaded.
I keep it loaded. He's
Wait.
very nervous.
Mo stays strapped.
I stay strapped in these streets, man.
Cynan stays strapped for sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna... And do I already have my marksmanship trait, like, added? I forget if I added that into... What's my range proficiency bonus?
What's your range proficiency level? Is it just 1? Do you just have level 1?
I think, yeah.
Then your range proficiency bonus is what's your dex?
My dex is a 3.
3.
Right. So you're doing 5, and then I believe you're hitting with steel bolt, so that's 7 additional damage. So, because your range proficiency bonus is 2 at this point.
Yeah.
So you're doing, I think it's 2d12 plus 7.
You have a heavy crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, then 2d12 plus 7.
Fucking
Cool, I'm just gonna roll on that.
Yeah, you
Roll
gotta
a
continue
12.
to roll.
Roll a 12. Roll a 12. Roll 2 12s.
Roll 2 12s.
I rolled a 7 and I rolled a fucking 12!
You rolled a 12? Roll the 12 again.
Roll the 12 again.
No, I rolled a... Oh, I can... Okay.
Yeah, it crits.
Exploding crits. Roll the 12 again.
Nope, I rolled a 2. Sorry.
Okay. So you got 7 plus 7, so 14 plus 12 because you rolled 12. So it's 26 plus 2, so 28 damage.
28 damage.
And I have my bowstring.
Yes, so he'll get knocked back 10 feet. So as your arrow, just you pull it and you aim and you kind of you settle in and it fires with significant force. Actually, this is your first shot you've done with this new bowstring, other than the test shot, and it sails with significant force, finding its mark directly in that crystal. It does bounce off. Your arrow bounces off the crystal, but not before it imparts its kinetic energy, and you actually watch as lightning just explodes from this guy. Like there are kinetic arcs and discharges going everywhere.
Oh shit!
So let me go ahead and
He's
count.
discharging? Get a room, dude.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Fuck up. 34
Gross.
minus 28.
I'm so happy I got to see the Giga Moose bowstring in action. I'm so happy.
Yeah, let's go.
Scott, I crit.
Are you back? Are you back for a bit? You're muted.
Not very long. Truth be told,
Not-
my dad
not
wants me
very
to
long.
go with him out back, and that's gonna take a while.
Okay, so
It's right over.
all you missed is the guy jumped up here. He began charging more. He got up to like 70% charge, and then Kanan crit him with an arrow and shot directly into that crystalline gem, and he like discharged a bunch of lightning.
I also crit with my slingshot, like
You also
3
crit with your
times.
slingshot
Yeah.
like 3 times. So yeah, I will say when you haven't been here, your character's been resting, so you get like +3 stamina, maybe +4 at this point.
Oh, I'm just imagining that in universe. Did like Amon just like, oh, that fight's going pretty well.
Amon's
you-
mad. Amon's
You've just
sulking in
been
the corner.
taking a few turns of like not doing anything, right? Like you took a turn of like not doing anything to get some stamina back. You took
I
a
have
bit
a
of
lot
a
of stamina.
breather. What?
I have a lot of stamina, you say?
Yeah, you get
yeah,
you
you
get +3 plus when your turn starts, you'll get another one.
Yeah.
So +3
Like,
now.
I do say, I probably have to depart like in the next 10 minutes, so I do
For
want
how
to try to.
long?
We can do this for a good long while. Like
Sure.
Oh, dude.
it's gonna be because again, my dad is gonna ask me to help him grill, and that's gonna rev a lot of experience.
Oh.
Gotcha.
So
All right. We'll expedite things to the best of our ability. All right. So Kanan, so you do that and you find your mark in that crystalline gem quite easily. This guy's discharging energy like crazy. And you guys can kind of hear like he seems to be saying something, but you can't quite make out what he's saying.
Can I like? Is there anything I can do to try and hear him better?
You could move.
Fuck. Oh, I'm scared.
You got 20 feet of movement.
I'm scared to get closer to him, but I'll give it a shot, I guess.
Sure. As you get just a little bit closer, you can kind of hear core integrity critical, diverting power to barrier reconstruction.
Oh,
It's reconstructing its barrier, gamers.
is
still
reconstructing
listening.
its barrier?
Why
Yeah.
do we build the wall?
Diverting power to barrier reconstruction.
I'm ready to go all out.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Go for it.
Is that your turn, Amon? Or Kanan? Sorry. I will say, since you moved, you can no longer target it because you're up against the roots.
Wait,
So,
did I get my 2d6 fire damage back for resting, or is that
No,
not?
no. Just stamina. Just stamina.
It's per like long rest basically, right?
I don't think you can do anything because you don't have line of sight on him anymore.
I don't.
No, because you moved up against the root to try and hear better. These are big roots.
Oh, these are okay. No, I'll. But I have so much mana. Fuck.
I'll get him. Get him.
Ugh.
Yeah. You can get him if you want. It's fine.
Okay.
Fine. Go get
And
him.
also,
Go get him.
Also, I'm trying to go all out.
Go get
Uh,
him.
yeah.
Go get him.
I have a question. To what degree
Yeah.
can I take my turn with Amon since we're in the same
If you
initiative?
would both like to agree to take your turns at the same time, you can. That's fine.
I just want to move with you so that if you get opportunity attacked, you have my blade ward. Like that's all I want to
I'm
do.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. I'll allow that. Amon could probably easily scale the roots, though. Vera, you might need an athletics check to properly keep up with Amon.
Can I do nature instead since they're fun roots?
I will allow it. Yes.
Okay.
So
So go ahead and make your nature check. Amon, are you gonna move up to him?
I
Yes.
rolled a 20.
I can move up.
Amon, you have 35 feet of movement exactly. You can get right up to this guy.
I don't need to get
Vera-
right. Oh, wait, I don't want to get right up to him. I'm gonna stay with my effective range.
Yeah, that's right. Vera, Amon just kind of runs, and he's just like leaping through the roots, right? Like leaping, jumping through the roots. they're doing nothing for him, Vera, the roots seem to actively be helping you. Like, it's almost like the tree understands what you're trying to do, and it's supporting you in this venture.
Let's
As
go.
it's, like, lifting you up. Amon, as you get in, Amon, you can see this crystal on its chest appears to be cracked. Actually, more than that, there seems to now be a visible barrier around it, as there seems to be cracks in that barrier. Around the gem, specifically.
Alright.
Obliterate
I
that
immediately,
bitch!
so I do my infernal blast, but instead of targeting it as a whole, I go straight for the gem and try to infernal blast it.
Yeah, 100% roll damage.
Obliterate that bitch!
Roll the
God!
3.
It failed its con save, by the way.
So it's ignited as well.
So it's ignited. So three points of damage goes off. Your ignite goes off as well for a D8. So I'll do that. That's another 3. 6. You watch as you run in, it's engulfed in flames and necrotic energy, and you can actively see the barrier breaks as it withers away to your necrotic flames.
Kill him! Kill
Great
him!
sword out. Great sword out.
Yeah, pull the sword out.
And I just like try to just slash it into the gem.
You gonna do brutal attack? Get a brutal attack,
Yes.
auto crit.
That would be
Yeah,
3
let's
stamina.
go.
Yeah, 3 stamina for
yeah.
that.
3
And
stamina.
that's auto crit.
Auto crit.
Yeah, it's auto crit. So one of your die is gonna auto crit. So you add 8 damage on top of your 6. So you're doing a minimum of
14.
14.
Alright, so 2d8 and
Plus 14, yeah.
2d8 plus
2d8.
14.
2d8 plus 14.
And plus 6 as well.
Yes.
14 plus 14, which is 38. Wait,
28, yeah.
no, let's
20.
20. Actually, 14 plus 14. That's not.
Yeah, 28.
28
Yeah, 28.
damage.
28.
Yes. You go in with this great sword, 2 hands on it, and you plunge this blade straight into the crystal's core, and electrical energy discharges everywhere. As you pull out your sword, you realize as you approach, he could have stopped you. He actually moved to attack you and then stopped right before you got to him. And as you pull out your blade, for one moment, you feel a hand on your shoulder, Amon. You look up, and in like a slow motion, like everything around you is slow. Time has kind of slowed itself down in this moment of combat. You look at your opponent, and you don't see the helmed knight construct. You see a face. The helmet is gone,
Fuck! I knew
and it's a Felseer.
Fuck! Fuck!
It was nice to have one last battle. And to lose to the next generation? My soul can rest. To you and the kid down there, he kind of like looks to where Bhinni would be. Give him hell for me, kid. And as this happens, you return back to a normal reality, and you can see the construct, it staggers backwards, lightning arcing from its body as the light fades from its helmed eyes, and it collapses in a hunk of metal and armor.
You made it with a soul.
And that's the end of our combat.
Is that... Did just Amon see that, or did everyone see that?
No, just Amon saw that.
Okay.
Can I
I'm
I
on
know for
just. Oh, we can't hear you.
fucking knew it. This is so I
Amon
No!
just sort of like gingerly approaches the body, the fallen armor of this knight, and he has his sword in his left hand, and he lays a hand gingerly on its armor. He Spellseer.
Huh?
What?
And with that, I have to go because
You have to go. All right.
Oh, you suck! You suck!
All right. Oh man.
Just attend Amon being silent is me being silently angry at Kanan.
Damn! That's
And
funny as hell!
and if you keep on going, just I explain what I saw.
Okay.
Or if you keep going. Alright.
All right. Yep. See you, bud.
So what exactly did he see again?
So
He saw-
what he saw that he'll explain to everyone if you all gather around, once everything kind of dies down, spells dissipate and everything. What he saw was, in the heat of the moment, you kind of see it as like it was you all kind of think of it as a vision. Even Misha says it was probably a vision of the spirit of whatever warrior that this armor used to belong to. He saw a Felseer in the armor. He saw, just like you and just like him, he saw a Felseer in the armor. And the words of this spirit was, "It was nice to have one last battle. I leave it to the next generation. Give them hell for me."
So there was a spirit trapped in this arcane armor.
And that gem.
Yes, actually. I would like for our two casters in the party, if you want to make Arcana checks, you can.
Yeah.
Kanan, if you have the mana to do so, you may also cast Detect Magic.
I actually do have the mana to cast Detect Magic. I'll do that.
100%.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Sorry, I rolled a 10.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna. So I cast Detect Magic. Roll my.
Roll me a nature check really quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I roll Arcana or should I?
Well, your casting check is plus sorcery bonus. You could roll Arcana if you want as well.
I rolled a 9.
Oh, I'll roll Arcana with it. I have a 16 plus 4, so a 20.
Yeah, the spell casts. Yeah. So Vera, you know it to be a construct. Doesn't mean you can really tell much about it. Though I will say, Vera, one thing that does stand out to you is the gem on its chest, which now has a massive kind of crack in it, from where from where Kanan's bolt connected into it to make an indent, and Amon just straight up pierced it with his sword. It does glow with a faint energy, but it's incredibly faint. Kanan, you activate Detect Magic, and you were right in your assumptions that this is nothing like the Arknights, the Arcane Knights that you know of. This where most Arknights typically, like I said, move very robotically. This one moved more fluidly, and most Arknights have cores. They have magic energy that powers them, but that can always be traced back to a given caster. This doesn't have that. This gives the energy of abjuration residue, which you can tell is kind of from the barrier spell that was cast on the crystal. You can also tell that the crystal is enchanted in a way that it funnels power into the armor. It is the armor's power source. But more than that, you can tell there's an intricate level of almost necromantic enchantments on this armor. And if what Amon says is true, you can reason that they bound a soul to this armor and then powered it with the crystal.
Jesus.
Damn, so these guys are the worst.
Can I? like hesitantly, Kanan reaches down and makes like really hesitant contact with the gem.
First of all, actually, yeah, you do. Bhinni, make me a knowledge check really quickly.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Ten.
Bhinni, that gem looked familiar. That gem looked uber familiar. You like, not that you've seen it exactly, it's just like look familiar. You haven't seen this exactly, but it looks familiar. Kanan, Arcana or knowledge, your choice.
I have the same bonus for both. Fuck. Knowledge.
Knowledge? Okay, roll your check.
15 plus 4, so a 19.
19. Kanan, you know that all animated armors done in this way do require a power source. And your detect magic, you were able to kind of evaluate that this gem was the power source. But while it's not uncommon for constructs like this to be powered by Aether Gem, they usually have a limited magical supply, right? Like an Aether Gem is just that. It's a gem that holds mana, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that while some constructs can be powered with Aether Gems to give them more power, though that power will eventually run out, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is not an Aether Gem. And your detect magic spell, you can tell this thing wasn't running out of power. It was building power as time went on. It wasn't draining its energy, it was growing in its energy. You don't know what this is exactly, but you've never seen anything like this. I will say it bears a somewhat striking resemblance, other than color, to the gem Bhinni showed all of you. The gem Bhinni wears around his neck.
Yeah, no, I think he knows what this is. I'm not leaving.
Vera, I will
He's not
permit
leaving
Vera
us.
to make one more nature check.
23.
23. Vera, I imagine you've just kind of watched this thing with what's going through Vera's mind.
She's half interested in what this thing is, but like she knows nothing about arcane constructs. She knows nothing about arcanotech or anything like this. She is definitely more concerned about like Kanan, Amon, and Bhinni than anything else, because but she is kind of like giving it subtle look arounds and taking the information that they share with her.
Every time this thing glows faintly, the first time it glows, nothing happens. The second time it kind of pulses a little bit. You get a ringing in your ears. And then as it's kind of sitting there, the glow begins to dwindle. You hear a voice.
Mm-hmm.
Only you. Elron, please help us. You know this is not common This is no language that most people know. This is natural speak. This is the natural language. This is a creature.
Okay. Do I hear it from the armor, or is it?
It seems to be emanating from the gem.
From the gem. So there's something. So they're still in the gem.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Something still lingers in the gem.
Something still lingers in the gem. I am bound to help it out of servitude, so I'm going to immediately just grab the gem, no questions asked, and try and figure out what's going on with this thing.
You make contact with the gem, and you are immediately brought mentally into this, like, you're standing on a cliffside, right? And there are these dark clouds that loom overhead. Every once in a while, bolts of lightning kind of come down. There's a boom of thunder. And as one of the lightning bolts comes down, it lets out this, like, screeching noise that you recall is very reminiscent of when lightning would discharge from this armor. It actually is the noise itself is 1-to-1 with the sound of the electrical discharge. And with a 23 in nature, suddenly it sounds less like an electrical discharge and more like the screeching of an animal.
Oh goodness. She's gonna say, "How do I get you out?"
You watch as another bolt of lightning comes down next to you, and in that moment, oh, please, another screech, light fading, another bolt, need my... It seems very faint, but
it says it needs mana.
It needs mana.
Can I just channel all my mana into this thing?
How much mana do you have?
I have 36.
Jesus.
Better than me.
I gotta upgrade. I got a better Aether Gem.
You got a better Aether Gem. Yeah. Arcana check. I will let you add nature if it's better.
Yeah.
Do you convey any of what you're doing to your team, or are you just acting?
She's just acting. It's 13.
13. As you tap into this thing, right, and you begin pouring your mana into it. You guys actually watch as when Vera makes contact with this gem, Vera's eyes begin to glow. They glow blue, kind of with the same energy as this knight did. As Vera almost seems to course with lightning a little bit. Actually, Vera, your hair, you can't see it, but those around you can. Your hair begins to kind of like stand up slightly, like how it arcs with static. And you begin to pour your mana into this gem. The gem itself becomes loosened from the armor, and it kind of like floats up as the shattered bits of it begin collecting and floating. It starts to kind of repiece itself together, but partway through, it begins like shaking. As Vera, you are losing your control over this process, whatever you're trying to do. Kanan.
Can I? I'm going to grab onto her.
Yeah, if I have any physical control over my body, I'm just gonna say, "Help me out here," and like take a hand out.
Yeah. Kanan, you do, and you are immediately thrust into this same like cloud storm world space, where Vera is like, what you can see Vera doing is, Vera in this cloud world space is like trying to hold a lightning bolt in their hands. Is the kind of symbolism I can picture with this, is you're trying to hold a lightning bolt in your hands. Kanan, do you move to help with this?
Yes, of course.
Okay, how much mana do you have to add to the pool?
All of it. So, 24.
24. Vera, roll again with, roll again, but you could also take Kanan's bonus to Arcana if you want to take Kanan's bonus to Arcana. Or you
My
can use
bonus
your
is
bonus to
4.
nature.
My bonus to nature is +7.
Okay. So you get to roll again, but this time
Gotcha.
add +7.
22.
22. Cool beans. So as Kanan, you add your energy to this pool. This metaphorical symbolism is you coming over, helping Vera to grasp this lightning bolt, as it wants desperately both to break free, but also to be calm. Is kind of the energy that you get. It wants freedom, but it wants to calm down, and you kind of get the idea that it can't calm down. And as you both are holding onto this lightning bolt, it's just like, why can't it calm down? Why can't it calm down? Yes, Bhinni.
Bhinni is wondering if Sybil can step in and also help, considering
Can Aurora
I'm
help at all?
assuming the gem is also a crystallized soul. So I feel like maybe Sybil could help.
Sybil can step in if you step in, Bhinni.
Can I ask
Yes, I
Aurora
would like
for
to do
help
that.
too?
You want Aurora to help as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Bhinni, you walk up and like, Bhinni, at first I feel like Bhinni would hear Vera ask for help and then immediately reach out to touch Vera and then realize, wait, I don't have magic. And then like,
Oops.
so Bhinni, you enter this space and you see the same thing too. I imagine you follow Kanan in what they're doing of trying to like hold this lightning bolt. Except when Bhinni comes over and adds his hands to the mix, there's 2 pairs of hands, as all of you can now see Sybil manifested in this plane as well, trying to hold on to this like lightning energy. Bhinni, I want you to roll Arcana with advantage.
Okay. $13.
13. Okay. You had asked if Aurora could help as well, Kanan. Your pendant begins to glow. And Aurora will kind of like manifest around you guys, creating like a water bubble to kind of help contain this energy. And it feels very soothing. You can feel a soothing energy of like water kind of lapping gently over your legs as you stand by the ocean, right? Or like if you're in a pond, you know when you just dip your feet into a pond for funsies, it's kind of that cool, gentle feeling. It seems to be working. This thing is still like fighting in every conceivable avenue. I would like everyone to make me one more Arcana check. Everyone can roll with advantage.
Okay, 19 plus 4, so 20.
Nice.
I got 24.
Bhinni? 24?
9.
9? Even with advantage?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Sybil roll for you, actually, just to see. Yeah, that's a 17. So, you all managed to get every piece of this gem collected and reformed, actually. And it is, at that moment, the sensation return. Once again, we are seeing the combination of a witch, we are seeing the combination of a wizard or sorcerer, and someone who now has invocation energy within them, Bhinni. Bhinni, you are now stepping in for Lorraine, what Lorraine was doing in the original ritual, where you purified Aurora the Kelpie. You all return to that sensation of oneness, of wholeness, as you once again all are reminded, all magic comes from the same place. And all magic is capable of the same thing at its root. This is further symbolized by the fact that you are all standing on a sapling a
That's
literal manifestation of the Vermilia tree, the root of all magic. As this all kind of comes to a head, as chthonic energy mixes with fairy energy, witches magic mixes with sorceric magic, which mixes with invokers, you all return to being in the grove. The gem itself glowing a bright whitish blue, much like a lightning bolt does, as it slowly descends down and comes to float before all of you. All of you, actually, those of you who participated in the ritual, come to find that all around you, the roots of the tree have grown up to not so much ensnare you, but keep you rooted in place. As what you didn't realize was the sheer amount of magic you were outputting to perform this would have blasted anyone backwards. Even Amon is kind of now like 30 feet back, kind of peering from a distance.
What?
As the gem itself is now repaired. It seems to be mended. I will say, congratulations, you all have mended a soul gem
Holy shit!
and brought whatever soul was in there back from the cusp of death. This thing
Oh my
would have died 100%.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna speak in the natural language. How do I get you out of here?
Stuck. Cannot leave.
That's impossible. There has to be a way to get you out, right?
Don't know. It doesn't know. It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't know. It doesn't know how to get out of here.
Are there any like properties of the gem, like innately, like anything that it gives, or any like just like what does the gem do?
Not by just touching it. No.
Not really,
Can
just
I-
touching
As you hold it in your hands, you can hear it say, "Not Elron."
Elron. Who's Elron? Do I know who Elron is?
That name sounds familiar.
None of you have heard the name Elron before. You can make a knowledge check if you want to try and roughly guess.
Nat 20!
10.
Elron, it's not. It is a name you've heard before, but not personally. It is, and this is me creating world building that I'm probably going to live to regret at some point. Elron, in some tongues, sounds felsic in nature.
Mm.
And if Amon's story is true, you can presume that Elron was the soul tied to the armor. And therefore this was a companion or a friend
Oh!
of Elron.
Okay, so Elron's bestial friend or companion somehow got trapped in the gem with him.
I don't know if it's bestial. Is it definitely
It's speaking the natural language.
It's bestial. It's bestial. It's speaking the natural language.
Oh,
It is a beast of some kind. Vera, having connected intimately with this gem, you know that Elron's soul is not in the gem. You can now understand Elron's soul was bound to the armor. The gem was fueling the armor's power. The gem was keeping the magical enchantments active that let Elron continue to exist in the armor.
Oh, that's so sad.
How do I get this thing out of it?
Bhinni is gonna try to speak to it in common and say, "What's your name?"
You want to speak to the gem in common?
Yeah.
It seems to think for a moment, and Bhinni, you can't understand anything it says, because you can't speak the natural language, as far as I know.
No.
Been able to
No.
speak grunt then.
That was a thing through Misha. That was a thing through Misha, which this is kind of weird, where it's like she could do this if the animal itself was currently before you, but it's a
It's not on the
soul gem.
material plane. Yeah.
It's not on the material plane. It says its name is Blitz. But you can imagine that it tells Vera this. It responds to Bhinni, meaning it understands common, but only Vera can hear what its name is, and it says its name is Blitz.
Vera will tell
you
that
get
to Bhinni.
Yeah, you get the impression, Vera, this is not a name so much as it is like a pet name given to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
But it's the name that it knows, and therefore it also recognizes the common tongue and is like, I am Blitz.
Okay. So it doesn't know how to get out. What put you in here?
Authority.
Okay. I could have guessed that much.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Do you know where you were placed inside the gym?
Does it know? Can you elaborate, like, where it was placed?
What, like, where in the world was it? Where in the world was it when it was placed in the gym?
Okay, Malcolm and answer. Yeah, I think.
It tells you, it doesn't know where it was when it changed. Elrond had mission. Elrond was to go to Azura. There was Elrond's mission. Do you convey that information to anyone in the party?
Yeah. I'll just say it was...
Cannot. Azura is the capital city of the Authority. It is their capital.
Well, it makes sense, I guess.
You have been there. But it's a ways away. Your original colony was an outskirts island, where your school was. You've mostly been boarding at that school for a while. Your parents sent you off to boarding school, but your dad makes regular trips to the capital for work-related reasons.
Kanan, how much do you know about souls and gems?
You don't actually know. They never talked about this in any of your classes.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is. Kanan just kind of like stares helplessly and just kind of goes.
And any guess on just to because we have no lead here. Do you have a guess as to how we get this thing out? You just know more about their magic than I do.
Yeah, but you have to understand. I wasn't around. My father worked on creatures like these, but never one like this.
Kanan, you can assume there was a lot of things about your dad's work he wasn't allowed to talk about. That just goes without saying.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's a lot of things that the authority does that they just weren't allowed to talk about, but that was the norm. That was expected. It's like every government, right? Every government
Yeah.
has things they're not allowed to talk about. You can kind of assume at this point, with all the pieces you've put together, whatever this magic is, yeah, you don't know a thing about it, and that's for a good reason. Like, the authority didn't want this being known publicly.
Yeah. They weren't gonna just waltz up to random 24-year-old Cynan and be like, hey kid, you wanna know what this is?
You do know that you did take a class on a bit of you've taken a class on necromancy, and you do understand that there is energy to souls. Souls have energy. It's why it takes mana to conjure them from wherever they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's an equal exchange of energy. You are paying energy to bring energy forward, right?
Yeah.
But you've never heard of condensing a soul into a crystalline form like this.
Yes, this is...
And now you guys are 100% sure this is the exact same gem that Bhinni carries. Like, the exact same type of stone
Yeah.
Bhinni carries. Just seems to have different purposes.
Yeah, Vinny's also got a whole ass person, like...
Yeah,
He's
to
got
save
a whole ass person in there.
Bhinni's friend, it's probably going to be the same exact process as saving this guy.
Yeah, but we don't know the process.
We would have to go to the capital, and we cannot do that.
I think...
I mean, we could, but I think you're an outlaw now, right? Cannot?
Two things I will tell you straight out the gate. One, Amon and Bhinni cannot set foot in the capital.
Yeah, no.
They are...
Except for the fact that Sybil still technically has the power to disguise him, right?
That is true. Bhinni, you could attempt to walk around the capital of the Azurum Authority while disguised. I will leave it up to you to decide whether that is a good idea or not.
Do that.
I don't think Vera really understands the concept of racism, so she's probably...
What racism is crazy.
She lived in a grove. They didn't care. You think they care about what? You think they care about what color your skin is in a druid grove? Nah, so you see her have different colors of all over the place.
I feel like the racism's different though, because Cynan's not white.
As long as you don't disturb the natural order, no one gives a shit.
Yeah,
but like we have human racism, but we're having fantasy racism here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
the problem.
we're mixing up our races.
Yeah.
But they are, and I will share this with the class so that everyone has reference. Bhinni and Cynan are Draenier. They are Draenier. So you cannot enter the capital.
What am I?
You
What's
actually, I believe, if I remember correctly, forgive me, it's been a minute since I've checked the wordings. I believe you are Alnir. Cynan can, if you guys end up asking Cynan can explain, that Vera, you would be Alnir, and I will share.
What is Alnir?
Here, you know what? I'll share some world building. Why the fuck not?
You need to share the lore, cause like I know it, but it's been a minute.
Vera needs to go on a heist plan to get Sybil and this poor little animal out of their fucking cages.
You're not going alone.
And go James Bond style. She will do it.
You're not going alone to the capital. I think Cynan would implode in front of you.
Hold on, it's gonna take me a bit to gather all the information. I've got it though, so just give me a second.
Cynan barely managed to reconcile the fact that this just happened to him. I think reconciling with the fact that he can never, like... I think reconciling with some things is gonna take a second.
Yeah. So we'll say to exchange this information, you all sit down and have a talk about the authority and like some different things. But this is all the information. Oh, it's not formatted. I'm so sorry. Um, but yes.
I mean, I can still do magic, so I don't think I've exactly been abandoned.
Well, you're an outlaw, though, right?
I know, but I still have it, so fuck them.
Yeah. So. Yes.
So I'm like the top of the low class, basically.
Yes. Bhinni actually does get promoted to Ilnir, but it is debatable whether Ilnir are better than Allnir, or if they are hypothetically worse.
Technically, Amon is also that, right?
Amon is also Ilnir, but I will tell you, Ilnir are also not permitted to enter the capital. Like,
Yeah, because they're
no,
natives.
I
Their magic isn't
only
native.
one.
yeah, you're fucking cheaters, right? Like that's how the authority views invocation magic. Is you're a fucking cheater.
Cheater.
Like,
All I can picture right now is like, I don't know why, is like the image of like the house with like the big sign in front of it that says "Welcome home, cheater."
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So that is I will share the Azurum Authority's caste system. This is not the ranking system that the actual authority follows, but this is like what their civilizations and their culture kind of base their racism upon. This is the caste system.
Well, I will say, if we want to save the friend in your pendant, Bhinni, and if we want to save this Blitz, eventually we're gonna have to go to Azurum. I don't think I don't know very well how technology works, but I suspect that if they have the technology to put stuff in soul stones, they are the only ones with the technology to put with the arcanotech capable of pulling people out of soul stones. But if the Azorum's in Timber Run, we can get more information there.
You just
Misha does chime in. Once all of this is over, rather than jumping headfirst into the capital of the authority, which likely wants nothing to do with any of you, you could also take the soul stones to Edengard. The Vermilia Council might be able to do something. The Academy of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Do they mess with magic like this?
I mean, I have not been to the Academy personally, but they train wizards and witches alike, and the Council's entire goal is to stop the Authority. Since the Academy works directly in tandem with the Council, it would not surprise me if perhaps the Academy has countermeasures or is currently studying the magical practices of the Authority to try and counter its effects.
Okay. So all it's doing is it's using necromantic magic to pull a soul from somewhere. Maybe the body's even still intact. But all it's doing, right, is using the soul and putting it in the arcane armor and then using Blitz's soul as the power source for that armor.
That would appear to be the case. It seems now the soul has left the armor since its power source was damaged.
Yeah, so the soul's basically dead, probably, right? The soul is gone.
well,
I don't
soul's not in the
sense-
afterlife.
I don't sense any lingering soul energy here.
Yeah.
It has moved on, whoever it
Yeah.
was.
And since the soul, like, even if the body's not destroyed, the soul just goes to the afterlife, I think.
Yes, Kana.
Are they going to try to kill me again?
You don't know. So this is not something that you have any knowledge on. Because I will say that you knew that there were people who failed their exam that failed this. You knew that this was an exam you could fail.
Yes.
You now are starting to slowly realize the depth of what failure looks like in the eyes of the authority, or maybe one of the avenues of failure, or one of the manifestations of failure. However, you only know that people fail their exams. Since you have no knowledge of this, you don't know what happens, since technically they tried to fail you, and you survive.
I politely said no.
You don't know what happens now. You don't know anything. You didn't even know this was a thing. You genuinely probably thought that if you failed your exam, you were just brought home and it was like a shameful thing, but eventually you could take it again, right? Like you could do a surface world exchange trip again and take it again.
Kanan's like one sliver full of endurance from like freaking the actual fuck out.
Yeah.
So
I thought he was out. I thought he was already freaking out.
yeah. So
He is! This is him being normal about, this is him being like, if he had it his way, he would be like halfway across he would be running into the woods right now.
So
If
theoretically,
he had it his way.
so if we can assume the worst about this situation, assuming the worst, the Azoram knows about this place now because of the arcane armor. Because the arcane armor had, or I guess Kanan's crystal, which turned into arcane armor, had an ability to send messages back and forth instantaneously, and it could listen whenever it wanted. Additionally, if in the worst case scenario, something about the Arcanotech means that not just any necromancer could just yoink the stone out and create a new body. And also the question remains, what happens to the body if we yoink the soul out? Does the body just materialize, or like what, we don't know what happens there. So maybe we do have to go back to Azoram. Or maybe they're literally plain transpositioned in there. And they, like, the creature inside is actually physically in there with their soul. That might be Blitz's case. That wasn't the case for the arcane armor, but that could be what it is for the gem. So I don't know. Our best bet for Blitz and for Bhinni's friend is to find a necromancer. And I think we can know that without having to look for answers in Timber Run. But I think if we find context in Timber Run, that would be very helpful.
Is this Blitz's soul gem still floating?
No, it is in Vera's hands currently.
Bhinni goes up to Vera and like puts his hands out like he wants to hold it.
Yeah, she'll give it to Bhinni.
Character growth!
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, oh, she gave it to him?
Yeah, she did.
Trust you to not be a dipshit with it.
He's going to take out Sybil's gem and then have them close to each other and see if it does anything.
All I can picture is like Bhinni like making like holding like two like Barbies and making them kiss.
Yeah. No kiss. Bhinni, as you take out Sybil's gem, like the pendant around your neck, and you bring it up close to this one, there does appear to be some form of reaction. Almost as if the two energies are communicating with one another. It is at that moment that Sybil kind of appears before you and like wraps her arms around you, her eyes wide. None of you can see this, except Bhinni. There's a door now.
A door?
A door. There's a door. I don't understand it, but there's a door. Okay, so when I'm not following you, when I kind of sleep, it's dark and it's empty and it's just me. There's a door in that space.
Can you open the door?
I can try. She like disappears for a second. And moments later, both her gem is glowing, and the Blitz's gem glows, and there is now kind of like an energy tendril, like a wisps of energy, kind of like trade between them, and they dissipate, and then Sybil comes back, and she's like, "Yep, door opens."
Is there anything through the door?
It's that cliff place. We were there earlier.
Is there anybody else in the cliff place when you go there?
There's a big bird. Why is his place cooler than mine? His place has like water and rocks. Yeah, they're angry because it's storming all the time, but his place is cooler than mine. I just get a black nothing.
Oh, poor Sybil. Poor Sybil and her black nothing.
Maybe Blitz.
Fill it with stuff.
Maybe Blitz remembers. Maybe Blitz remembers what it was like when he was in his body, and maybe that's why. If you can't remember anything before, maybe that's why your place is kind of just blank.
Is like probably the most smartest Bhinni thing I think I've heard Bhinni say without an observation. No, like that's honestly genuinely accurate. Like that's probably how that works.
Yeah.
Wow, actually that was, yeah, that's a fair assumption.
Even Sybil is like, damn, I didn't know this guy.
Bhinni's intelligence went up by 1 for a split second.
It went up by like a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went up by a half. Brain blast!
Do you guys mind if we like take 5? I really need to pee.
Absolutely not. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go get a water bottle. Hello. Any good buyers yet? We'll find some. Love you, Dad.
I present to thee. Chewy
What you got there? Is that a
granola
chewy? Oh hell yeah!
bar.
And
cheese-
a cheese stick.
Cheesehead cheese stick,
You're muted, by the way.
and a Barks root beer. Yeah, that was just for the viewers at home.
I should have got a snack. Maybe I'll make another run downstairs. I don't know. Have I eaten today? I don't think I have. It's no bueno.
Pro life hack: put your granola bars in the fridge.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Chilled granola bars, fuck. Malcolm, if you wanted to end up running a streamed game sometime, I could legit just like be your rule book and then just focus on like you could have players and then I would just be rulebook reference and manage a stream, right?
Yeah, we could do that if you want to do that, we could.
Or
God,
or vice versa, but I'd prefer
I'd
if you
be so
DM.
nervous. Why would you prefer if I DM? Just
Because it's your world, right? So I would not know what to do in terms of a campaign or something. I would have to use my world, which is a little bit less indicative of what Fate's Crossing is.
We might just, and truth be told, and I feel bad because Ash, you sent me that message about you'd be interested in potentially playing. I might just rerun this campaign with like a new coat of paint because we need to write a campaign module in the first place. So maybe that's what we would do, is if we ran a streamed campaign, we would write up a bit of the campaign module and then just run that for testing purposes. Or we do a custom one. It really doesn't matter. I'm indifferent.
Can I tell you my idea for my character though?
Yeah,
Of course.
Okay, so imagine a doctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she's really bad at her job, and that she wasn't taught like useful medicine. She was taught stuff like really old folk medicine. Like I looked into it for a while, and a lot of it is just drinking different types of tea, and also a lot of animal dung involved.
Or like the silver in the ear.
Yeah, shit like that. Leeches. Stuff like that. But also,
What did I miss?
But also, she is a bimbo with gigantic titties. She is completely unaware of how people view her because of that.
So crack folklore doctor with big titties that doesn't understand modern medicine.
Yeah, and she's also very stupid. Like in the sessions that I did play with her, I only played with her like 2 sessions. It was kind of like a world that was kind of like the 20s, American 20s, if magic was involved. And so she was getting one of the other player characters was a sex worker, and she was kind of being like, yeah, I'm into dirty work, if you know what I mean. And then my character goes and she's like, you're a janitor?
Clean gutters? Wow.
Wow.
It's integral.
And then the other player character had to take a 5-minute break to laugh her ass off at that.
No, I would 100%. Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
The idea of streaming gives me anxiety, but I would be open to it.
Yeah.
If you would rather play in a game, we could. I just think it would work better under.
No, you're right. I could run it. It's just like I would like I feel pressure to make the story good for you guys. I would feel infinitely more pressure to make a story good for a stream.
Yeah.
Like,
but like we are in a fun situation where as partners we have that liberty to just be like, yeah, we both care about this, so I don't care if I'm not like actually playing.
Yeah.
I could just spectate
Yeah.
and run a stream of it.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about details and figure that out. As far as this session is concerned, you guys have finished combat. Surprisingly, nobody got hurt. I was.
What?
Nothing. It's okay. I had a feeling. It would turn out like this. With a single enemy to fight, turn economy goes crazy. Even though this thing had 2 turns. So, with that in mind, since we do not have Scott with us currently, would we like to kind of cut things here? You guys have done a little bit of like lore-ish, or we can continue. I just don't want to do anything like too progressive
Well, it
related.
feels weird to do it without Scott.
Yeah, I'd prefer if Scott was here.
Okay. So
yeah. If we had already come to the decision of like what we were gonna do, I would have said let's continue. But since he's not, like we haven't even decided what we're gonna do yet. So
So we learned a little bit more about the world building. We learned a bit about the gem, about the thing that was sent to apprehend Kanan, possibly kill them.
Oh, I didn't think it was gonna
treason.
apprehend me. It said it was gonna terminate me. I assumed kill me.
Yeah, correct. No, it was gonna kill you.
I can't believe my dad would do me like this.
Not exactly his choice. I'll tell you that right now.
Still, it is a little amusing to me that it's like, I'll be like, Kanan got gender correctly, so clearly he's chill with the transgender child, but
Yeah, you're just a failure to the authority, and that's what matters.
that's what matters.
That's what matters. You can be whatever gender you want, just show results. Like,
Pro results.
But for now, we will move on. Honestly, I think session like thoughts and opinions too. We could probably hold off on that. This will just be like session 10 part 1, and then we can pick up with session 10 part 2.
Woo!
So for now, that's all we have. Thank you guys. It's been fun. It's been brief. Something that we've mentioned to Mo in the past, but Ash, just know that character changes are coming. Colton and I are implementing some big changes to the game and how things work. So we might have to redo characters again, but we're just going to end up rescaling you guys to where you are currently within the confines of a new system. But all that's going to be is like you guys will have access to like you'll have access to less stuff that you guys have to keep track of technically, but overall more traits and ability options and things like that. And you guys also get access to sub-lineages. We call them ancestries. So not only are you a Felseer, you're a certain kind of Felseer.
Nice.
You also get more EXP and character creation.
You do. You get more EXP during character creation. You get 100 instead of 80, and that's not including hurdles. So, alright, I will leave it at that. I imagine there will be a recording of this session put up for both Scott to catch up on and for Ghosty to enjoy. So we will leave it at that, and we can reschedule for a session 10.2 in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. It has been
I will
fun. If you have any...
I will say, I believe next 2 weekends I probably won't be available. Definitely not next weekend, because that's when I'm gonna be going out of town. The weekend after that, I'll still be out of town, but I might be able to join in. Like, I'm not traveling that day or anything.
Wait, when are you going home next week, Ash?
I'm going to Richmond, to see my partner. I leave August 2nd, and then I come back August 9th.
Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Damn it. I can't go home next week.
You what?
Me and Cedar were gonna go home next week.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
If you leave on the 2nd, we could still do the 1st, because the 1st is Friday. Like, next week is the 1st.
I am busy all Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have therapy that Wednesday night, so if we wanted to aim for like a Wednesday or something, we'll figure it out. It's if we need to skip a few because college is a thing and school is a thing and like shit be happening, we'll figure it out.
Pretty soon here, I will need to not do. In about a month, I'll need to move off of Fridays pretty much entirely.
Yeah, I can do any day really.
We'll have to do
we'll
Saturday.
We'll stick to Saturdays if we can. But yeah, for now, that's all we have. If you have questions, comments, or updates, let us know. And we'll try to plan scheduling as per normal. Just if you can't do it, you can't do it, and just say that, and we'll move it off. So I'll still post the messages if people want to discuss. But if we end up not having session, then it's okay.
Okay.
Oh, Mo, when you say you and Cedar are going home, do you mean like you guys are both going?
Yeah,
like,
the thought was that
Wales?
like Cedar would come home with me for like a few days.
Oh, okay. Y'all can't bring Grandma?
We have 7 cats and all our cats fight. Also, we have 2 strange and unfamiliar dogs. Like,
I feel like Grandma's pretty brave though.
I know, but that's just like it's like.
Yeah.
And it's like a new space. Like she doesn't know our house. It's big. I feel like we'll spend